All right. So, just a few things to go over before we officially dive in. Um, Today, the invitation and the theme is embody a new self. But if that does not feel good to you, ignore what's coming out of my mouth and let your body be your guide. Let yourself go on the journey that you need to go on. But also recognizing that even if you do go with the theme, embody a new self, that your body still may have a different agenda and may still take you in a different direction as far as your journey goes. And a few things is there's so much that can happen in a breathwork journey, physically, emotionally, spiritually. So just have an open mind, go in with curiosity, releasing any and all judgment. Some physical sensations that may come up or arise is tingling is one of the most common ones. You might feel it in your hands and your fingers. You might feel it in your face. You might feel it in your feet. You might feel it all throughout your body. You may also only feel it in one area of your body and not the rest. Oftentimes, some people come out and they'll feel like they were levitating throughout the breathwork journey. But I promise you, you are still on the ground. But that's sometimes the buzzing can feel very intense, and just breathe with it and just remind yourself that you are here and that you are safe. I will be reminding you all throughout the journey that you are safe as well. Some other physical sensations that may arise is physical pain. And if you're experiencing physical pain at all, if you have a current injury or past injury, you might notice those areas feeling some of the physical pain there. And that's because our body has not just a physical trauma to it, but there's an emotional trauma attached to that as well. And your breath knows exactly where it needs to go. And so oftentimes we might experience physical pain in some of those areas. So if you do experience physical pain, the invitation is to use your hands and help to massage out some of that energy. I always use my arm as an example, but if your arm starts hurting, just take your other hand and just start to rub it out. I often will get it in my underneath the right side of my rib cage. So just taking my fingertips and just pushing it in and starting to move it out and help that energy move and giving yourself permission to release the energy out of your mouth. You might have urges to move your body. And oftentimes I see with new breathers is we feel like we have to stay still and stagnant while doing breath work. And the invitation is to move. Help that energy move and shift through your body. And so that could be sitting up and moving your body. That can be just shaking your arms. That could be bending your knees and just knocking your legs side to side. It might even feel nice to roll over onto your hands and knees and start to move your body in that way. The only thing that I ask is please do not stand up, because when we are doing breath work, we might start to feel a little lightheaded. And I don't want anyone to feel like they might fall over. I'm not there to support you. So please just make sure that something is on the ground at all times. The other physical sensation that may come up, and it's a really bizarre phenomenon, and it's called tetany. And it's where your hands will do this. You might feel it in your mouth, you might feel it in your feet. And if that happens, and it doesn't always happen, and it won't always happen to each individual, it's just a small percentage of people that will experience it. And if you do experience it, you may not experience it the next time you do breath work. I've only experienced it one time. But if it happens, you physically feel like you cannot move your fingers. And if that happens, just remind yourself again that you are safe. Slow down the breath pattern, deepen the breath pattern. You can even stop the breath pattern and do a deep breath hold, and then allow yourself a nice forceful exhale and then come back to the breath pattern when it finally feels like it's released. Some people breathe right through it and it doesn't bother them. Some people, it does bother them. If I notice it happening, I will be cueing certain things to help you to get it to release as well. And it can happen for multiple reasons. It can arise scientifically, it's because of the carbon dioxide oxygen rate happening at a quicker rate than what our bodies are used to. I personally don't believe in the scientific reason, and the reason behind that is spiritually, we're moving energy, and energy can get stuck in our fingers. And what we resist persists. So if this happens and we start to freak out because this is happening. And I promise it does go away. Your fingers will start to move again when you're done. But if we get in our head and we want it to stop and we start to resist what is actually happening in our body, it's going to persist and it may possibly tend to get worse. And I had a client one time who was experiencing it, and I was going through all the tools and techniques to help get it to release, and it was not releasing. And I had her in a seated position, and I was kneeled down in front of her, and I asked her, "What are you feeling right now in your body?" And she said, "Fear." I'm like, "Okay. And what does the fear need to hear from you right now?" And she just whispered, "I am enough." And I said, "Good, say it." And she said, "I am enough." And she's stuck like this. And I go, "Say it." She said, "I am enough." I go, "No, say it." And she yelled, "I am enough." And as she did, her arms melted, her fingers started moving, and she was dancing and breathing. And it was just so incredibly cool to witness it come out in that way because, again, it's energy. And it's coming up for a reason. It is coming up to tell us something. And if we give ourselves that permission to listen and get curious and give our body what it needs and tell our body what it needs to hear, then we get to start to shift that energy and move that energy out of our body. Emotions. If emotions come up, give yourself full permission to feel the emotions. If you have an urge to cry, let the tears flow. And the invitation, if the tears are flowing, maybe you don't try to wipe the tears away, just let them flow, let them be. If anger comes up, let yourself feel the anger. How does the anger need to express itself? How does it need to move through your body? One thing that I really encourage if anger does come up is movement. Get that energy going, get it out of your body, let it go somewhere. And if anger does come up and it's feeling really heavy, sometimes screaming feels really good as well. Especially if you're in a space where maybe you don't feel safe screaming because maybe your partner's in the room next door grabbing a pillow, and just scream into the pillow. You may feel some of those emotions. You may feel joy, you may feel bliss, you may feel all of the emotions simultaneously. One thing that I do want to mention is sometimes these emotions don't come to the surface, and that doesn't mean you did anything wrong. We process and release in many different ways. So some journeys may be more of a physical release, where others may be more of an emotional release. Sometimes you're just breathing and you just feel so good while you're breathing, and some of those emotions may not even come to the surface. You just feel like you're fully blissed out. So just give yourself permission to go where it is that you need to go. Sometimes memories or visions may come to the surface. You might see colors. Just allow yourself to be with what arises. And again, today's theme is embody a new self. So in the beginning, I'm going to guide you through a grounding meditation just to allow you to land here in this moment. In that time, that's where I'm going to invite you to start to notice your breath, picking up your breath, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. The music will start to pick up in tempo, and that's where I'm going to invite you into the breath pattern that we're going to primarily be doing throughout the rest of the journey. And that is all open mouth breathing. It's going to be 2 inhales, 1 exhale. So you'll breathe your first breath into your belly, second breath into your chest, and then full exhale. So it'll sound like this. As you get into the breath pattern, those 2 inhales may start to come into more of a big breath, where it's more of a wave, where you breathe into the belly and it pulls up into the chest all in one breath. Allow your body to guide, allow your breath to guide you. It may feel clunky and it may feel awkward in the beginning, and that's just because it's not our normal way of breathing. But I promise you, as long as you are inhaling and exhaling, you are doing it correctly. That sometimes is one of the initial thoughts that come up in the first handful of minutes until our body starts to take over. So just trust that you are doing it correctly. And the invitation is to stay present with your breath. As the music starts to slow down in tempo, that's where I'm going to invite you to start to breathe at a slower, deeper rate with that breath. And so there's 2 different ways that you can do this. You can do letting that exhale become longer than the 2 inhales, Or you can even turn your inhales in through your nose. So 2 inhales in through the nose, 1 exhale out of your mouth. Then the music's going to pick up again in tempo, and that's where we're going to pick up the breath pattern again. And we're going to flow that way for a few different rounds. The final song that we're going to do is where I'm going to invite you to release that breath pattern completely. So you'll no longer be doing 2 inhales, 1 exhale. You'll just be breathing deep in through your nose, exhale out through your mouth in a circular pattern. So as you fill all the way up, you'll instantly start to exhale. And before you empty all the way out, you'll start to inhale. So imagining your breath in a circular pattern coming in and out, staying connected. After we do that, then I'm going to invite you to release the breath fully. And I'm going to guide you through a visualization. And then after the visualization, I'm going to give you a handful of moments to just be in complete silence. And then I'll gradually, slowly bring you back out. After we are done, I'm going to give you a few moments to journal if you feel called to journal. And then from there, I just have a few other things to say. And then I'll stop the recording. And if you want to share anything, then that will be your time to share. But also know that I am here outside of the Zoom as well if you want to jump on a phone call or text or send me an email. So just know that your journey doesn't end when we get off of the Zoom call. I think that covers everything. You don't have to remember everything that I just said because I will be guiding and cueing all throughout. And on that note, if you are ready, just allowing yourself to get comfortable. And if you have a blanket nearby, have a blanket nearby because temperature shifts can happen. I tend to run really cold when I do breath work. Some people run really hot when they do breath work. And as you are ready, just allow yourself to feel the ground and the support beneath you. Softening all parts of your body, starting with the crown of your head, softening the space between your eyes, your jaw, your shoulders, softening your hips, all the way down to your feet. Allowing your front body to soften. And just take a moment and give yourself full permission to go on this journey today. Sometimes that's all our body needs is permission. Welcoming in all parts of you as they all get to be here. Reminding yourself that you are safe. You are safe to breathe. You are safe to feel. You are safe to go on this journey. As you start to feel the earth's energy rising up to meet you, to hold you, to support you, Just start to bring awareness now to your breath. Just notice it. I'm not necessarily changing it yet. Just notice. Notice how it feels as it enters in through your nose. How it feels each time you exhale, relaxing deeper and deeper into this space. And when you are ready, just beginning to deepen your breath now in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. That's it. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. And as you're breathing like this, start to bring to your mind your desire, who it is that you desire to be. What is it that you want to do or create? That's it. And just bring this version of you forward, allowing her to be with you on this journey. And allowing yourself to release what is ready to be released. Whether it's stories, emotions, beliefs. And in a moment, we're going to begin the breath pattern, all open mouth breathing. And when you are ready, open your mouth, breathe into your belly, up into your chest, full exhale. That's it. Taking the first few moments to allow yourself to find the rhythm. That's it. With each breath in, you're pulling in new life force, pulling in new, fresh energy and allowing it to touch every cell of your body. Allowing it to move the energy. Clearing out, making space for the new. And that's it. Allowing your awareness to stay in your body. Seeing if you can drop out of your mind just a little bit more. That's it. You're safe. You might even be noticing sensations arising in your body. And just allow yourself to get curious. Letting go of the control. That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm right here with you. Allowing yourself to continue to breathe, move your body, honoring what it is that your body needs in this moment. Remembering where it is that you are going, where it is you are heading, this life that you get to create, and the stories and beliefs that aren't even yours that you get to release and let go of. That's it. Allowing that energy to be released out of your mouth. And perhaps you start to sigh it out on the exhale. There it is. That's it. trusting where it is that your body is taking you. Trusting what it is that your body is trying to show you. That's it. What is it that's ready to go? What is it that you are ready to release, to step into a new self? And the invitation for this moment is turn the dial up on your breath. Maybe you go a little bit deeper, go a little bit faster. That's it. That's it. You are safe. And the invitation now is to release this breath. Take a deep breath and fill all the way up. Exhale, let it go. Do that again. Deep breath in, fill all the way up. Exhale, let it go. This time, deep breath in, fill all the way up, and hold your breath at the top. Holding your breath for as long as your body can hold, and when your mind says it's time to release, hold just a little bit longer. Trust yourself, because your body knows what is coming after you release, and it's the beautiful inhale of new energy. Feeling that energy rising to the surface, and let it go. That's it. Starting to slow the breath down now. And perhaps you start to breathe in through your nose, 2 inhales. Exhale out through your mouth. And just allow yourself to just feel what is here now. There's a war in my head, but I'm still standing. Still catching my breath. I've been broken and bruised, but my spirit won't fall. There's a whisper inside me that's stronger than all. When fear tries to steal my soul, I remember what I know. The power of hope is a fire that won't die, a light in the dark, a dream in the night. When everything's heavy, when I can't cope, I rise again by the power of hope. It's lifting me higher, it's pulling me through. The power of hope. I'm right here with you. Every scar, every tear built the heart that I wear, wearing my battles like armor with care.
drowning, hope's the sound. When I'm silent, hope's the hand. When I'm falling, hope's
That's
the
it.
reason I keep climbing.
Staying present with yourself and with your breath.
Power of hope, it's in me, it's in you.
That's it. Coming back into picking up the pace on the breath. Open mouth breathing. Belly, chest, exhale. There you go. That's it. Pulling the energy up, all the way up the base of your spine and letting it go. With each exhale, allowing yourself to release generations of stories and beliefs. The stories of I can't, I shouldn't, I'm not worthy, I need to do this instead. That's it. Allowing yourself to go deeper into this journey, deeper into your body. The deeper you go, the higher you rise. As you meet all the parts of you that is coming to the surface with love and compassion. That's it. Moving your body, shaking it out. You are safe. You are safe to be you. You are safe to be a new person. You are safe to step into your truth. You are safe to be authentically you. Expressing in any way your body needs to express. You are strong, you are capable. You are here for a reason, and you have that vision for a reason. That's it. I'm right here. I'm holding you. You are safe. Releasing the breath. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Deep breath in. Let it go. Deep breath in and then hold your breath at the top. Then this time, as you hold your breath, start to make a fist. Crunch your toes, tighten your body, scrunch your face. Allow for this pent up energy, what is left in your body, letting it all come to the surface. Continue to hold, and on my count, if it feels good, to scream as you exhale in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Ah, yes, yes. That's it. That's it. Coming back to the breath pattern, slowing it down, choosing depth over speed, and perhaps again you breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth.
Don't be afraid. After the darkness is light. So don't you be afraid. When it comes the long night. Have faith, journey alone. If you don't know, the path is long. But if you try, you'll surely grow to heal past the sorrow that been keeping you low. You will also grow, 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 grow. You got to grow, 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 grow. Even if you're on your own, even if you can't find your way, even if the journey is cold, believe in love today. And I know that you will grow day by day. If you walk with love, you'll never be astray. Just grow, 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 grow. You got to grow, 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 grow. You got to grow past these shortcuts.
That's it. We're entering into the final moments with the open mouth breath, and the invitation is find a cadence that feels good and expansive in your body.
In the realm where spirits dance,
Allowing yourself to dance with that version of you.
My smile hides the weight I bear. Countless lives beyond repair. Butterfly of
celebrating how far you have come, celebrating where you are going. That's it. Letting your heart crack open.
Behind it lies a solemn task to bridge the gap between life and death. With every fleeting mortal breath, butterfly of the afterlife,
Feeling the power and the energy in your body that you created, because you have the power. You have everything that you need within you.
in this dance of joy and sorrow, I am both today and tomorrow, guiding souls with gentle grace to their eternal resting place. Butterfly of the afterlife, fluttering between day and night. Butterfly of the afterlife, my laughter echoes through the lights. Butterfly of the afterlife, fluttering between day and night. Butterfly of
That's
the
it. You're almost there.
afterlife, my laughter echoes forever bright. I feel the fire deep inside, a light of love I cannot hide. It breaks through walls beyond all space. I open my heart, I embrace grace. I am love, stronger than the night.
And that's
My
it.
heart awakens, burning bright. I fly like fire, shining so high. Love within me, I touch the sky.
Feeling the music, feeling the lyrics.
I fall and I rise, I break every chain. My heart is free, no more restraint. I give my all, I hold nothing back. In every moment, I'm on track. I am the fire that burns through the night. Love within me, eternal light. I open my arms, I feel the flame. My heart sings loud, I own my name. I feel the love, I let it flow. It moves through the world, I let it grow. A flame of fire that never ends. I am love, the world transcends. I am love. It moves through the world, I let it grow.
That's it.
A flame of fire that never ends. I am love, the world transcends.
Releasing the breath. Take a
I am
deep breath
love,
in.
the world
Exhale, let it
transcends.
go. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Deep breath in. This time, exhale all the way out and hold your breath at the bottom. Feeling your body anchoring into the ground, anchoring into the support. Seeing if you can soften just a little bit more. There you go. And only when you are ready, slowly with trust, breathe in. There you go. And connecting your inhale in through your nose and exhale out through your mouth in a nice, slow, deep pattern. That's it. Staying present with your breath, present with your body. That's it. Releasing the breath fully, letting everything go. Now that you did all the work and you're in this space where nothing exists, your mind is quiet and the fear is gone. And the stories of your past are just stories. You have now entered the quantum field, the space of creation. feeling yourself in the space of nothingness, yet everything at the same time. Sense yourself in this space. Sense your heart opening and expanding as you are softening deeper and deeper into this space as you feel safe. You feel love for you. Love for who you are. It's time to create your future. See that version of you. See the people you are with. How you spend your days. Sense yourself in this new timeline. Feel it with your heart. All the new experiences you are creating. Start to become aware of the changes that gets to take place. And the changes and shifts of how you think, act, behave, and feel. The new stories reaching every cell of your being. Stories of I am worthy. I am abundant. I am pure consciousness. Now, let a beam of energy emanate from your heart straight to this experience, connecting you, as it is now time to draw this experience to you, anchoring it into your heart. With each soft inhale, this experience pulls in, filling your heart, the sides, the top, the bottom, the front, the back. And with each soft exhale, it grounds into your body. Bringing your hands to your heart if they aren't already. Just take a moment in the stillness and silence and feel the gratitude for the new you.
Great Spirit, Mother Earth, Father Sky, angels, ancestor, divine.
Slowly starting to bring awareness back. Noticing the ground and the support underneath you. Taking a moment and thank yourself for showing up. Thanking all parts of you that showed up today. And just gently starting to deepen your breath again. Just taking a few deep breaths in. Bringing in small movement, wiggling fingers, wiggling toes. And perhaps taking a full body stretch, reaching your arms up overhead. And then perhaps on your next exhale, just wrapping your arms around you, giving yourself a hug with love and gratitude. And taking as much time as you need in this space. But when you feel ready, perhaps you roll over to one side and slowly lift your way into a seated position. And if you want to journal, you can journal. Just a few things with breath work, because we move so much energy with breath work. It's not just an emotional and physical it's not just an emotional detox, it is a physical detox as well. So drinking lots of water, fruits and vegetables to support your body, your lymphatic system, and your nervous system for the next couple days. I always like to tell people you might feel emotionally sensitive for a couple days following breathwork, and it's because your body's still processing, releasing, and purging. So be extra kind to yourself. Honor what is coming up for you. It's so easy as humans to get carried away with, if we feel a certain emotion, that we instantly have to try to figure out why we're feeling that way. And the invitation is just allow yourself to feel that way. If you need to go off and excuse yourself to the bathroom for a few moments to let yourself feel, please do. Extra journaling always feels good after breath work for for more than a couple days, but at least for a couple days. Getting out in nature, grounding in, having some hot tea, and then just know that I'm here. And so whether you send me an email, text message, if you want to jump on a call, I'm here to hold space for you, so your journey doesn't end when we end this Zoom call. But with that being said, I want to thank you for coming and joining. I'm going to end the recording